Hello. How's it going, everyone? Welcome to some reading sprints. I'm really excited to be sitting down to read tonight with you guys. It's going to be a really fun, chill time, so I hope you guys are ready. And make sure to let me know what you guys are all reading, and we'll get started after we chat for a little bit. But yeah, let me know how you guys are doing, what you guys are up to. If you're reading, just, let me know what's up. Benji and I are here. I just had to get up and go grab my dust jacket for the book I'm reading because I just had the naked book sitting here and I was like, oh, I can't even show them what I'm reading because they're not going to be able to tell. So I'm going to be reading my current family book club book, actually, which is The Paper Palace. And I'm behind, actually. Whoa, so many comments just came in. I'll get to them in a second. But I'm actually behind than the rest of my family because I don't know why I'm behind. I have no reason to be behind. But I'm on page 106, and last week I had to get up to at least, I think the page was 138. So I need to catch up from last week, and then we're meeting again tomorrow night, and I have to be up to page 230 by tomorrow night. So I'm working on this tonight. This is what I'm reading. Let me know what you guys are reading. Hello, Haley. Hello, Jayla. Hi, Brooklyn. Yep, I just told you what I'm reading. Hi, Katie. Currently reading Ice Planet Barbarians. I bet that is a time. Hi, Abigail. You're reading Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Mom. My mom stopped by my house today to pick up a book to borrow so that she could have something to read on my sprints. So, Mom, tell the people what you're reading. Tell them what I gave you to borrow. Hi, Taylor. You're currently finishing Good Girl, Bad Blood. Going to be working on my journals during these sprints. Sounds fun. Currently reading Honey Girl, almost done. The Last House on Needless Street. Reading Cheat Sheet. Oh, that looks so cute. I want to read that. Woman in the Window. These are all good books. Instructions for Dancing, another good book. I loved that one. And you're just starting it too, so I hope you enjoy it. Oh my gosh, currently reading Spanish Love Deception, one of you and Janelle's book club picks. Yes, it is now officially February. So the new book club picks, if you didn't know, Janelle and I have a joint book club called the Coffee Break Book Club. And for February, we're reading The Spanish Love Deception. And then we also always have a second pick. And then for that one, we're reading Then She Was Gone by Lisa Jewell. So if you want to join our book club, you can find us on Instagram. And those are the two books that we're reading this month. Oh my gosh. The Love Hypothesis. I love that book. That is so good. 7.5 Deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle. I'm planning to get to that this year eventually too. I think towards the end of the year, actually, I have plans for it. But I hope you're enjoying it. We have another person reading Ice Planet Barbarians and The Mistake by Elle Kennedy. Okay, my mom, yep, she's reading Ugly Love by Colleen Hoover. I hope she likes it. My mom, she doesn't love super sad romances. And so now I read this just this last week for my vlog that's going up soon. And I told her, it's not that sad. I think you'll be okay. So we'll see how she feels about it. But I didn't think it was that sad. I think I'm going to start my arc of the Paris apartment. Oh, I wish I had an arc of that. I hope you enjoy it. I'm also hoping to get my hands on that soon too because I want to read it. The Martian by Andy Weir. Thank you so much. Hi, Sydney's mom. Oh, your favorite, Colleen Hoover. She hopes you love it. Sydney is my personal library. Yep. Reading There Are No Saints by Sophie Lark. Ugly Love was good. Reading Archer's Voice. Looking forward to do some reading tonight. We'll be reading No Exit by Taylor Adams. I hope you love that. Honestly, that book is so good. So good. Cool. Okay, well, I'm glad you guys are all here. I'm really excited to be reading. We're going to do a lot of reading. We're going to focus on reading, and we'll chat for like a little bit, but I don't want to get too carried away with chatting and stuff. So I'm thinking we'll do like 40-minute sprints. If that's good with you guys, you can let me know, or if we want to like do a little bit less than that, maybe 35. You guys can let me know what you're feeling, but I was thinking maybe 40, do a little bit longer, so that I can really catch up on this. I definitely need to. I'm going to take the dust jacket off now that I showed you what I'm reading, so you guys know, and now I can not be bothered by it, so it doesn't get in the way. Okie dokie. Let's see. Maybe Benji will come up here eventually. He's on the floor currently, but he likes to come prop himself up on the pillows, so he might come and join at some point, so that he can say hi to everyone. Okay. 40 sounds good. All right. Anybody else have any say on the time? If not, I'm just going to go for it. All right. Let's see. Let me share my screen. Okay, perfect. You guys ready to read? I am. All right, we'll do 40 minutes, and then we can come back and we can chat. And I hope you guys have fun reading. All right, that was the first sprint. How did it go for everyone? I read about like 50 pages, a little over 50, 52 something. Yes. So yeah, that was a good productive sprint for me. I don't think I can finish the section in the next sprint, but maybe in the one after that. But hopefully I will be able to finish it tonight so that I can move on to something else. Okay, we've got new people in here. Let's see. Yes, I'm reading The Paper Palace. This is what it looks like. It's for my family book club, and we have a member of my family book club here. This is my aunt, so she's also reading The Paper Palace. Haley's reading One of Us is Lying. Jennifer, hi. Reading The Unhoneymooners and really liking it. I'm about 60% through it. Good. I'm glad you're liking that one. I really loved it as well, and that was actually one I read with my family also. So I'm glad you're enjoying it. From Honduras, oh my goodness. Hi. Hello. Just starting Too Good to Be Real by Melanie Johnson. Hi, Truett. Hi, Micah. Reading The Fault in Our Stars, 44 pages. Nice. Haley accomplished nothing. That's okay. Where's my hot husband? He's in the bedroom right now. He was just on the live too. He might still be watching, so once he catches up, he might know that we're talking about him and he might come out here and say hi. Jayla also accomplished nothing. That's okay. 30 pages. Finished your book. Awesome. Finished the last 90% of the book I was reading. The last is that correct? Is that what you meant to say? The last 90% of the book? Dang, if you did, that's impressive. Hi, Marissa. 34 pages, 3 chapters. Nice. Yes, my mom also loved The Unhoneymooners. Hello, Maddie. Good. Yeah, I'm glad that it was a productive sprint for some of you, and for others, I'm glad you just had fun hanging out and that you're still here. Maybe the next sprint will be better. But yeah, so I think I'm really bad at math, but if I can do this quick, 30, 40, I've got like 71 pages of the section I have to read to catch up for tomorrow night. And then I think I know what I'm gonna grab next to read, but it might change. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, I think we'll do a couple more like 40-minute sprints. So we should be making some good progress. I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. I'm actually really tired right now because I took a little bit of a cat nap before I got on here, and that was probably a bad idea because I'm like still really tired. But I'll probably get a second wind here soon. But yeah. How often do you do these sprints? I actually don't normally do them like regularly at all, but I would love to if you guys would like that. These were very impromptu just because of the first of the month. I thought it would be fun to do them. So I think I scheduled them just last night or sometime yesterday I did. But I want to do them maybe at least once a week because Janelle from Janelle Kayla, her channel, she wants to start going back to weekly sprints as well. And Fridays, I think, usually work best for her. So she was thinking about doing then, and then like I would just join her and hop on Fridays, and then I would do a different day of the week. So that's what we're kind of figuring out, but they might happen more regularly now if you guys want. Love on honeymooners, yes. Micah, you sound like a spammer. How do you have a cat nap when you have a dog? My fave series. I don't really have a fave series because I prefer standalones, and like there's not many that I've read all the way through. Um, I've read a lot of like just the first in the series, so the only one that I can really think of at the moment is the Selection series because I read. That's kind of like what got me into reading in 2020. So I would say that, but objectively, like it's probably not the best one if I had read more, you know what I mean? These sprints are fun. You should continue. Okay. Love the sprints. They're so fun. I would love if you did more. Hi, just joined. I'm reading What's Mine and Yours. Nice. Liking it so far. Good, good, good. I'd love for you to do more of these. They're so fun. Okay, wow. Everyone thinks they're so fun. Okay. Yeah, they're very chill. So if that's the vibe you're looking for reading sprints, then this is the place to come. Because I know a lot of people who do sprints and they're just like bang, 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 just talking constantly. And I'm not much of a talker, so I'm trying my best right now. So it may seem like I'm talking a lot because I'm literally the only one here, so I have to, or else it's silent. But what I'm saying is I don't like that's just not me. So I want to take more of like a chiller approach to doing these. So once a week sounds good. I know things can get busy sometimes. Yes. I'm not typically like too busy. It would just depend on like how I'm feeling. But I would love to do them weekly also if you guys will all be here. Like that's so fun. I will think about that and talk about it with Janelle and figure out like what days would work best because it would probably be good to have it or at least try to have it on the same day of the week every time, at least for me, just to stay consistent in that way. But also maybe switching it up would be good too. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I need to get a straw so I can drink this faster because I'm afraid I'm going to just spill it all in my face. So I have to do it really slow. And I guess Riley's not watching this live because he didn't come out here. He didn't hear he was summoned. I don't know if Mike is still here either, but let's see. Got a little behind, but I would love weekly sprints. Okay, awesome. Okay, then yeah, maybe I'll do it. It would definitely be very motivating to help me get some reading done too. So it'll be fun to read with you guys. All right, well, we can get back to the next sprint if you guys want, or if you want to keep chatting, that works too. But I'm not used to talking so much. I think Janelle is busy tonight too because I asked her if she wanted to join a couple days ago when we were talking. So I sent her the link if she does have time, if she's not too busy, because she's currently moving this week. She has to get out of her place by Saturday. So she's doing lots of packing and stuff like that. So I don't know if she'll be able to join tonight. But yeah. More sprints for sure. Yes, okay. Let's go back to sprinting because I want to get to my book. It's very interesting. Oh wait, there we go. The Paper Palace. It's very interesting, but I don't think it's my style. Like it's not like my taste that I have, you know. But it's like almost like a car crash that you can't look away from because there's so much happening and I don't know what to expect with what is coming. So I'm gonna get back into it and see what happens. But hey, coloring during the first sprint. I love that. Just got off work, but I will be reading this sprint. Okay, cool. What are you gonna be reading? Let us know. I love that you were coloring. I would love to color right now. I also love doing like word puzzles. I have a big jumbo word thing over there that I love doing. So maybe, well, no, I think that would cause too much, that would require too much brain power because I'm also listening to the audiobook for Paper Palace. So that's why I was able to read so much during that last sprint. So I don't think I'd be able to do those word puzzles while I'm listening. I wouldn't be able to focus because I'm also listening to it on like basically 3 times speed. Such a good way to describe it, especially the section we are reading this week. Yeah, it does. It feels a little like it's addicting in that way where you want to know what's going on, but it's some crazy stuff going on. So I kind of want to look away too. Okay, let's reset the timer, re-share the screen. I think I'm still already sharing it. Okay, yeah, there we go. Oh, I kind of like that. Should I keep it like that so I'm not so small? Or, oh, I can be on the screen. I don't know, that's kind of, oh wait, actually I can make it bigger. So if I do this, there we go. I kind of like that. Okay. I can't decide if I want to listen to A Court of Silver Flames or an arc that comes out this month on my Kindle, which I am horrible at using. I know, I always forget about my Kindle too. Yeah, I don't know. I wonder what the arc is. I actually did get a couple of my first arcs ever from NetGalley. I just like randomly requested a bunch, and I got 2 that are on my Kindle, but I would read it on my phone. But I feel like I'm going to be terrible at reading arcs, so I can't go in requesting anymore. But yeah, let me know what you decide. I think A Court of Silver Flames would be fun. That's a fun time. I haven't read it, but it's a fun time, I know. I need reading sprints weekly so I can be sure to finish my weekly assignment with book club. Yes, because then you can come on every single time I do them, and then you will have no excuse for not finishing because we'll be doing like 3 hours of reading. Okay. All right, let's start the next sprint. And we will be back in 40 minutes. Hello, welcome back. Fix my hair here. What the heck? I hate how the camera's inverted. I can't tell what side everything is on. Okay, how did we do in that sprint? I made it up to page 200 of my book. So, looks like I'm right about halfway, possibly. I have like 30 pages left to read for this section. And then I'm going to put it down and pick something else up, most likely. But now Benji has joined us. If I show him on screen, he's going to see himself and he's going to start growling at himself because he'll think it's another dog. So that's fun. He's such a weirdo. Okay. Where were we? Circus of Wonders is the arc that came out today. Got you. Haven't even started it, so I guess I will do that one. Okay. Jenny, hi. Just noticed halfway through the sprint, but just joined, sorry. But got 35 pages of my arc of Book Lovers by Emily Henry, only 300 pages to go. How is that book going so far? I'm very excited to get to that one, and I am very much anticipating it. So that's exciting that you got an arc. 50 pages of Dowry of Blood. I'm loving it. I also loved that. Up to page 200, read 38 pages. I was able to read about 45. 2/3 through One of Us is Lying, and I'm loving it. I'm so glad. Reading the Spanish Love Deception, by the way. LOL. Yes, I remember you saying that, right? 80 pages into instructions for dancing. Wasn't sure about the writing, but now that we are into the dancing, I'm kind of liking it. Yeah, it's kind of funny how dancing isn't like a huge part of the book. It's more I feel like that title is more centered around like the moral of the story because there isn't that much dancing. Overall, I feel like it is a beautiful story, though. I mean, yeah, that's all I'll say. Read about 30 pages. I'm a little over halfway through the book, and only one bad thing has happened. I'm scared. Uh-oh. Finished my gratitude journal and then started Circe. Dowry of Blood was my fave book of last year. OMG, I loved it. I feel like that was a lot of people's either like number one favorite or at least in their favorites list. It was a good one. About halfway, got 30 pages in. Hi, just got here, but I'm reading Every Last Fear by Alex Finlay. Nice. I haven't read any of his. Is that? That's the one. Let's see. Hold on. What is that called? Oh, yeah. The Night Shift is their newest book. I haven't read anything by them, but I'm looking forward to checking out their newest one. I don't know much about that author, so I don't even know what else they've written, but I hope you're enjoying Every Last Fear. The Paris apartment is going well so far, only 50 pages in, but already so much better than the guest list. Oh, that's good to know because I didn't love the guest list that much. I give it like a 3. It's very average. So it's good to know that you think Paris apartment is better. So glad you just said you had more pages to read. I thought we were only reading to page 207. I have 20 more pages to read before tomorrow. Yeah, page 230 is where we're going to. I dog-eared it so I wouldn't forget. So I have like that much left. Just a little bit. I joined for the last 12 minutes and read 10 pages of House of Earth and Blood. That's good. I hope you're enjoying that. I was trying to read that in January, but didn't happen because it's just so big, and I could not bring myself to get through it without the audiobook. I really need the audiobook for that one because it's so scary. But I will get to it eventually. What's Dowry of Blood about? It's about Dracula, and it's a retelling of Dracula's brides, and it's told from one of the brides' perspectives. Constanta is the main character, and it's a romance, but since it has to do with Dracula, it's like very paranormal and kind of intense at times, but it's really good. Very lyrically written, so I really enjoyed that. And it's short. I don't know if you've seen it, but it's very, very short, so it's a good one. So far, so good with book lovers. I feel like Emily Henry can do no wrong. I agree with that statement so far. I've only read People We Meet on Vacation and Beach Read by her, but I really loved People We Meet on Vacation. Beach Read wasn't as good, but it wasn't bad by any means. So I agree. She can do no wrong. I have A Million Junes by her that I'm planning to read. And then obviously book lovers I want to get to. The guest list was very average cozy mystery that was also a 3 for me. The Paris apartment is a lot more fast-paced and eerie. Ooh, that's very exciting. I like fast-paced and eerie. That sounds great. Haven't heard much about The Paper Palace. Does it feel like a 5-star? Do you like it? It doesn't feel like a 5-star, only because the writing style isn't my taste. And it's like historical fiction, I think. Like, I don't know what the main genre is. But it's it talks about some very intense things. So I would look those up, but it's not light and fluffy by any means. Let's see what Goodreads says. It just says contemporary. There's a little bit of romance in it, but definitely lots of trigger warnings, and it's not like an easy read, like especially the last section that I just read from this last sprint. It's hard to read. So, and there's just so much going on and a lot to keep track of, a lot of characters and timelines and perspectives and all of that jazz. So it's not feeling like a 5-star. I don't know what it's feeling like at the moment, just because it's like kind of confusing. There's a lot going on. You got my whole family reading tonight. We have you on the big screen. I love that. Dowry of Blood has amazing writing and has great conversation around domestic abuse and power dynamics and relationships. Yes. Well said. Thank you very much. I'm reading The Kiss Quotient now, and I'm loving it so far. I mostly read thrillers, but love romance every so often. Yes, I love thrillers. That's my number one favorite. I haven't read too many yet. I always want to be reading a thriller, but I never get to that many. I think I only read one in January, and I don't think I have many on my TBR for February. I maybe have a couple, but I like romance every so often also, but I don't feel like I'm in a big romance mood right now. I just read 3 Colleen Hoover books, so I kind of want to move on to something else. Going to listen to the audiobook of Dowry Blood this month. I got it on Hoopla. I've heard that the audiobook is great. I personally read it physically, and it was great that way too, but I hope the audiobook is good for you. Alex Finlay's new release is on my radar too. This is the first book I'm reading by him, and so far it's great. That's awesome. Yeah. His newest book coming out, the cover is really intriguing to me. I like the neon light vibes. Oh my goodness. Fave book of all time. I don't have a lot of time to really factor in for this question because I haven't I just recently started reading a lot last year in 2021. That was my biggest year ever. I read 110 books, so I feel like that is the only time I have to like decide which of those books that I read is my favorite. That's a really hard question. I wish I knew the answer. I feel like I need a couple more years to like read a bunch more, have a lot more under my belt to really know. But I mean, I can say my favorites from last year were No Exit by Taylor Adams, my favorite thriller. My second favorite thriller was Survive the Night by Riley Sager. And then my two favorite romances were The Typical People We Meet on Vacation by Emily Henry and The Love Hypothesis by Ali Hazelwood. Yeah, so I don't know. It's hard to decide which one is top, like when they're different genres like that. But because I like thrillers more, I'll just for the sake of answering this question, like legitimately, I'll say No Exit by Taylor Adams. Okay. Also started listening to Neon Gods on audio, and that was a bad choice. Oh no. I don't know if like Neon Gods in general is a bad choice, if that's like not the vibes you're looking for, because that's a mafia romance or something, right? I don't think I would ever read that, but I would imagine the audiobook is probably not good either. I have a hard time listening to the audiobooks for just some other romances that are on the more on the risque side. I can't do it sometimes. But yeah. Oh, Benji's sleepy. I don't want him to see himself and like get all freaked out and start growling. But if his eyes are closed, he's gonna open his eyes. Okay, but I'll show you. He's right here. Yeah. Maybe he's too tired to react. He's so cute. I read No Exit because of your recommendation, and it was so good. I'm nervous but excited for the movie. How about you? Well, first of all, I'm really glad that you read No Exit because of me and that you loved it. Yes, I think I would agree. I'm nervous but excited for the movie. I'm excited that I will be able to visualize the book a little bit because of the movie, but I'm also going to go into watching the movie without any expectation of it like exactly matching up with the book, so that I'm not disappointed if it doesn't completely match it. Because I obviously don't want it to ruin the book for me, and I don't think it could, but I don't know. We'll see. It's always sometimes hard too, because when you read a book, you have your own personal visuals for it that are like kind of sacred to you, and you just love the way that you pictured it. And so then when you see it on screen and it's like not at all how you pictured it, then it can kind of ruin it. But hopefully we can go into it without having those expectations and just enjoy it for what it is, I guess. I love romance and have read others by Katie Robert, but listening to men trying to be sexy is barf. Yeah. Sometimes I can't do it either when the female narrators are trying to do their man voice and trying to be sexy in their man voice, but it's a female. Like, it's just so cringe. I can't. Sometimes audiobooks just aren't it for me. He notices his ears. It's like popping his head up and down. Who is that? Is that you? Say hi to everybody. Okay. Oh, there you go. He said hi. Okay, we could go for another sprint. I'm thinking maybe we can do like 2 more shorter-ish ones, maybe like a 25-minute one, and then we could do 2 more of those, 2 more 25 minutes, because I am getting tired. What time is it? It's just 9 p.m. Yeah, that cat nap was not a good idea. Like 30 minutes before I had to go live, I took my cat nap. And that was bad. Bad choice. My eyes are just so heavy. Like, I need to take my makeup off too so I can like rub my face. But I'm getting sleepy. Okay, let's change the time here. If that works for you guys. I'm sure it's fine. Because I think I can finish my section in this next 25 minutes, and then for the last 25 minutes, I can read a different book. So I think that's a good plan. I think I might even, I might be able to get all of this read and then even a little bit of the other book in this first sprint, but we'll see. Okay. Yay, let's read. Sounds good to me. Perfect. Okay, we're going to do 25 minutes and starting now. Hello. We're back. And I'm so tired. Ugh. How did we do in that sprint? The first of the shorter sprints. I did it. Got up to where I needed to with the paper palace. And then I could have gotten up and got my other book to read a little bit of that, but Benji's laying on my lap, so I didn't want to move him yet. He's asleep. But yes, that's what I did. And this book is just a lot. It's pretty long. Let's see, how many pages are there? 386 pages, so I guess not that much, but it just looks huge. And everything that is talking about inside of the book is a lot. So I really have no idea how I'm feeling about this book, because it definitely is not my type of book, so I almost don't know if I want to give it a rating, but it would bother me if I didn't. So if anything, I'll rate it on a scale of whether I think it fits my reading taste or not, because at this point I think it would be a 1. I don't know, maybe a 2, because it's kind of interesting, but I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is about this one. But we'll see. Hi, Jordan. You're just getting home. You need to grab a book. Yes, you do. We have one more 25-minute sprint that we're going to do because I'm just very exhausted now. So I want to do at least one more, and then that'll probably wrap it up. But there's talk that these reading sprints will be happening more often. So get excited for that. I finished multiple chapters. Good. Read 30 more pages. Awesome. Some books at page 257, I'd be at 70%, but not Crescent City. I'm only at 33%. At page 257. I know, that book is, oh my gosh. How many are, is there almost 1,000? Almost 1,000, if 33% at 257, I think. I know, that book is huge. It's crazy. Finished my PP section, the Paper Palace section 2. It's really a lot. I can't tell if my brain or my heart hurts. I don't hate it at all. It's just a lot. Next sprint, I'm going back to Ugly Love. Yeah, I definitely don't hate it. I don't know what it is about it, though. I think it's just the writing is so descriptive, and then the topics are heavy too, and I'm just tired, so it's a combination of all that, I think. I definitely want more sprints in the future. How has the not buying... Thank you for keeping me accountable with this question. It hasn't been terrible, but I feel like the rules for myself have gotten a little blurred, because I haven't been super strict with it being because I said I want to read 7 before I buy 1, but then I changed my exceptions a little bit around to say that if I know that I need to read it this year, I'm justifying me being able to buy it, because I know that I need it for a book club or a buzzwordathon for Books and Lala's thing that she does, or whatever I think I need the book for, I justify me being able to buy it. But I've so far already read 11 books, this year. And then I've I bought like maybe 2 or 3 that I don't need. Although one of them was also gifted to me by Janelle. Janelle sent me a book that I didn't need. So I don't know if that counts. And then there's also the book of the month books that I just ordered. Which I don't know. It's a complicated, heavy question. I don't know. What is this? 800 and some pages for Crescent City. Okay, yeah. That is so funny that you exposed me with that question, though. Like, I really am trying my best, and I'm not buying that many books, but my very specific goal has gotten a little bit skewed. These sprints make me feel productive. Definitely would love more. Okay, yeah. I think I will definitely plan to do them once a week. We'll see how that goes for me and my my energy capacity that I have. But I definitely love them too, and I'm so glad that you guys all love them and that you guys are all here. And it's fun to like break up my reading and be able to talk to you guys and not just like feel like I'm reading forever and ever and then I just go to bed. So like it's fun to have a little conversation in between. So I'm glad you guys are enjoying it too. Okay. I need to get up and get my other book and then I'll show you what it is. But I gotta get Benji off me first. Excuse me. He's so tired. He's so tired. Okay. Let me grab my other book really quick. Hold, please. Ugh. I can get out of here. My coffee table is so close to my couch. I don't have the dust jacket for this one either, but it says it on the cover, so. Ugh. The Dazzling Heights. This one's actually very pretty as just like a naked book with like the silver and stuff. This is the second book in the what is it called? The 1000th Floor series. I read the first one last year, and this is the second one. It's YA dystopian sci-fi, so I am excited about it. I started it a little bit ago, or like 2 nights ago, and I'm on page 33, so I'm going to read that in the next sprint and get a little bit more through it and see how it goes, because I loved the first one, so we'll see if this one is just as good. I wasn't trying to expose you. I was genuinely curious. I honestly expected you to have bought way more books by now. LOL. No, yeah, it's okay. I just thought it was funny that you remembered. Like, I think that's just a crazy concept that I like say things in my videos and then they're on the internet for so many people to hear and like watch and stuff. And then they like that you guys actually remember stuff that I say, which is kind of wild. But yeah, no, it's going good. Surprisingly, it's going a lot better than I thought it would. So yeah, there's that. Going to bed for the night, so catch you next time. Okay, yes. Have a good night. Thank you for being here, and we hope to see you next time for sure. I know I wish I was going to bed right now, but knowing me, I'm going to get my second wind, and then I'm going to be up way later than I should. Also, I like to stay up till midnight so that I can play Wordle. But yeah. Okay, let's start the next 25 minutes. And this will be the last sprint. So I hope it's productive and that we can finish strong, okay? All right, happy reading. Okay, that was the last sprint. How did we do? How did it go for everyone? I think I read about 25 pages, so page a minute there. So that's pretty good. Benji's still laying on me. Okay. You can give your last little updates in the chat. And then I'm going to head out, take off my makeup, get ready for bed, probably climb into bed and just relax, maybe watch something, wait for the new Wordle puzzle to reset, and then go to sleep. Thank you for doing this. It's been awesome. I'm so glad you have enjoyed your time. I definitely have fun talking to you all. So, got through a few chapters of The Perfect Ruin. It's okay. At a 2-star right now. The writing is a little cheesy. The Perfect Ruin. What is this one? Do I know it? The Perfect Ruin by Shanora Williams. A thriller, huh? A cheesy thriller? That's not good. I've never heard of it. So, good to know that you're not enjoying it. So I guess I won't keep it on my radar. I'm sorry, it's a 2-star that you're not enjoying it though. This was so good. I got through 8 chapters of Ugly Love and finished our book club book section. Perfect. Yay! I'm glad that it was productive for you too, Mom. You'll have to let me know how you're liking Ugly Love. I feel like 8 chapters in is enough to know how you're feeling about it. I'm reading it for the Book Talk podcast. It's their February pick. Book Talk podcast. I have not heard of that. What is that? Book Talk podcast? Do I want to know? I didn't know that was a thing. It's like their book club, but as a podcast? That's cool. They read like hyped Book Talk books or something? Interesting. Love it so far. Okay, good. Hopefully it stays that way. Okay, well, thank you all so much for joining. There's Benji. He's not going to sleep tonight now that he took a long nap. But yes, this was so much fun. I will figure out next time we want to do this, and I'll have the next sprints scheduled up on my channel so you can keep an eye out for those to come, because this was definitely very fun and I'll do it again for sure. Yeah, thank you all so much for coming, and I do have a video coming up later this week too, so you can look forward to that because I know it's been a while. But yeah, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day wherever you are, and I will see you guys later. Bye.